Now in this part we will learn the most important topic in this chapter, that is irrigation. So what is irrigation? Irrigation refers to the process of watering of agricultural plants through the artificial means from wells, tanks, tube wells, canals, etc. Next, we will learn the necessity of irrigation. There are 4 points I have listed here. What are these? Uncertainty of rainfall. Then, after uncertainty of rainfall, next point is uneven distribution of rainfall, crop requirements, and nature of the soil. So first we will learn the uncertainty of rainfall. Now the rainfall in India is highly irregular in place and time. That is, normal rainfall is marked by wild fluctuations in different parts of the country. It means that rainfall distribution is uneven in India. Next, uneven distribution of rainfall. See, most of the country receive 80% annual rainfall from June to September, but some parts like Rajasthan or Gujarat receives less amount of rainfall. Next, we will learn the crop requirements. So, different crops need different quantities of water for their growth. So, the high yield varieties crop need more moisture than other crops. Fourth one is nature of soil. So soils like sandy soil has less moisture retentive capacity, um, and it needs frequent watering. So next we will learn the conventional methods of irrigation. There are three methods in it. What are these? Well, canal, tank irrigation. So first we will learn well irrigation. Now a well is a small hole dug in the surface of the earth to obtain water from the subsoil for irrigation and other purposes. Next we will learn the distribution of well irrigation. So these type of irrigation mainly practiced in the areas like Uttar Pradesh, Goa, Punjab, Haryana, Bihar, mainly the northern plains of India. Next we will learn all the three methods in well irrigation. What are these? Persian well method, lever method, and inclined plane method. So first we will learn partial well method. Now it is used mainly in Punjab, Haryana, and western Rajasthan. So it is partially submerged vertical well with buckets attached to the rim. As the as the wheel is turned by draught animals, a geared horizontal wheel, the buckets are filled and emptied into a trough above which it carries the water to crop shown field. So this is the Persian wheel method, as you can see the diagram also. Next one is the lever method. Now it is used in Bihar and Andhra Pradesh. Remember, it is very economical and efficient method of lifting water from shallow wells to a height of 3.5 to 4.5 meter. The lift consists of strong log laid across a fulcrum, a bucket attached to the long arm by means of a bamboo or a rope, and heavy weight attached to the other side of the log. When the bucket so when the bucket is full, one person gently releases the rope and the bucket comes up. As the stone goes down, the bucket is emptied into the field channel and again lowered into the well. That is lever method. The third one is inclined plane method. So it is also known as moat. Now in this method, what happened? A pair of bullocks move down from the slope specially constructed from the wall of the well. A bucket or a leather bag is a bucket or a leather bag which is discharged into the connecting channel pulling from behind. The rope goes through the pulley. In this process, after discharging the water, the bullocks walk up the slope until they reach the top, by which the time the bucket reaches the surface of the surface of water and gets filled. That is inclined plane method. Now let's discuss the advantages and disadvantages of well irrigation. First, advantages. So well can be dug at a very low cost, and by the use of pumps and tube wells the water can be lifted from great depth. Next we will learn the disadvantages. So wells depend on underground water resources whose distribution varies from region to region. Another disadvantage is it is difficult to dig well in hilly regions of the north and stony areas of the peninsula.